I don't buy it.
I don't buy it either.
Here are 10 foods you'll never buy again after knowing how they're made, because there's often more going on behind the scenes than meets the eye.
Well, don't buy them.
Marshmallows.
Marshmallow.
The delightful puffs of sugary goodness that can make any moment a little sweeter. But did you know that these pillowy treats have a secret ingredient that might surprise you? Brace yourselves, because we're entering the fascinating world of gelatin, the key ingredient in creating marshmallows. Gelatin, believe it or not, is derived from the connective tissues, bones, and hooves of animals like cows and pigs. Yes, gelatin is derived from animal bits. But fear not, for this transformation into the magical marshmallow-making ingredient is a fascinating process. To go from bits to gelatin, the connective tissues, bones, and hooves go through a series of steps. It all begins with simmering and gentle heating, allowing the collagen, the protein-rich substance found in these animal parts, to break down and dissolve. The resulting mixture is then carefully dehydrated and subjected to meticulous filtration, removing any impurities and leaving behind a purified gelatin that is perfectly suited for marshmallow-making duties. Once this purified gelatin is ready for action, it joins forces with water, corn syrup, sugar, and a touch of vanilla extract. Sometimes a splash of food coloring is added for an extra burst of whimsy. These ingredients come together in a magical mixing process, resulting in a fluffy, cloud-like mixture that's poured into molds or pans and left to set and firm up. And voila! You have marshmallows ready to be toasted, dunked in hot cocoa, or devoured as is. But here's a fun fact. Gelatin's talent extends beyond just marshmallows. It's also a key player in the wobbly, jiggly world of Jell-O.
There's always room for Jell-O.
Ice cream.
Ice cream! What about ice cream?
Everyone screams for ice cream, especially on a sweltering summer day. While it's true this creamy treat isn't exactly known for its health benefits, here's a fascinating twist that might make you rethink your relationship with that beloved scoop.
Who am I?
The more ice cream you have, the less satisfying it becomes for your sweet tooth. Let's dive into the intriguing science behind this phenomenon. When you indulge in a scoop of ice cream, it triggers your brain's reward center, releasing feel-good chemicals that create a blissful sensation. It's like a sweet symphony playing in your mind, bringing instant gratification and delight. But the more frequently you consume ice cream, the less responsive your reward center becomes over time. It's as if the thrill of the ice cream party in your brain starts to fade, and you'll find yourself needing larger portions or more frequent indulgences to chase that same blissful rush. It's a sneaky little trick that can lead to a vicious cycle of seeking more and more ice cream to recapture that initial level of satisfaction. There are two ways to navigate this slippery slope and still savor the joys of this frozen delight. Moderation is key. By enjoying ice cream as an occasional treat, you can maintain a sense of novelty and keep your brain's reward center responsive, ensuring that each indulgence remains a truly satisfying experience.
Who wants ice cream?
Microwave popcorn.
You making popcorn?
Uh-huh.
Popcorn is a beloved companion for movie nights and a quick fix for those snack cravings. But brace yourself for a surprising revelation. This convenient treat can sometimes lead to unexpected side effects like shortness of breath and coughing. The culprit? A chemical called diacetyl. Diacetyl is an additive that can be found in some microwave popcorn brands. It's used to create that buttery aroma and flavor that we associate with this classic snack.
What is my purpose?
You pass butter.
Oh my god.
However, diacetyl has been linked to respiratory issues when inhaled in large amounts, causing some individuals to experience discomfort, such as shortness of breath and coughing. But hold on, before you swear off microwave popcorn altogether, let's explore some alternatives that allow you to still enjoy this snack without the pesky additive. One option is to opt for plain popcorn kernels. These unadorned little gems can be found in stores and are perfect for popping in the microwave using special microwave-safe containers or using a stovetop method. This way, you have full control over the ingredients and can avoid any unwanted additives.
Be healthy.
I don't think this is the right time.
New to BabbleTop? Then how about hitting that subscribe button? It's quick, it's easy, and it won't cost you a penny. What have you got to lose? So go ahead and smash it. Thanks. Canned fruit.
Why would anyone eat canned fruit?
A convenient and sweet delight that often finds its way into our pantry. We may have grown accustomed to thinking that we're doing our bodies a favor by enjoying a serving of fruit in this preserved form, but brace yourselves for a surprising twist. The added sugar in canned fruit might be causing more harm than we realize. Now, let's dive into the syrupy world of canned fruit and uncover the truth behind its sweet facade. While it's true that canned fruit can offer a burst of fruity flavors, it's important to note that many canned varieties are packed in heavy syrup, which contains a substantial amount of added sugar. This sweet concoction may contribute to a host of health problems when consumed excessively. Excessive sugar intake has been linked to various health concerns, including weight gain, tooth decay, and an increased risk of developing chronic conditions like diabetes and heart disease. So while you may think you're treating your body to a serving of fruit, the added sugar in canned varieties could be counteracting the potential benefits and causing unintended consequences. But fear not, fruit enthusiasts. There are alternatives to explore that can satisfy your craving for sweetness without the hidden sugars. One option is to opt for canned fruit that is packed with its own juice or with no added sugars. These varieties preserve the natural flavors and sweetness of the fruit itself, allowing you to enjoy its inherent goodness without the excess sugars.
Sugar! Need sugar!
Jelly beans.
He likes jelly beans.
Ah, jelly beans, those colorful, bite-sized confections that have been a source of delight for generations. But here's a little secret that might surprise you. They owe their shiny allure to an ingredient called shellac. Yes, that's right, the same substance used as a clear finish for woodworking finds its way into those tiny, sugar-coated gems.
You didn't see that coming.
Now, shellac has been deemed safe for consumption by regulatory authorities, but we understand if the thought of consuming something associated with woodworking might raise an eyebrow or two. Its purpose in jelly beans is purely cosmetic, to give them that glossy, eye-catching appearance that makes them irresistible. It's the finishing touch, if you will, that enhances their visual appeal and makes them look like little treasures waiting to be savored. After all, when we indulge in a sweet treat, we want to savor the flavors and relish the joy without any distractions. Learning about shellac being used to create that lustrous finish on jelly beans might give you pause. Oh, and if that wasn't enough, shellac is actually a resin secreted from the lac bug. So there's that too. But hey, we all have our own preferences and comfort zones when it comes to the foods we enjoy.
I don't have any more jelly beans.
Coffee creamer.
Cream? No, thank you. I take it black. Like my man.
For all you coffee addicts out there, this might be a hard item to hear. It's time to face the truth about coffee creamers, the beloved concoctions that add that irresistible touch of sweetness and creaminess to your morning brew. Brace yourself, coffee aficionados, because here's the scoop. Many coffee creamers contain sneaky ingredients known as hydrogenated oils. Now, hydrogenated oils have had their fair share of infamy, having been warned against in the case of margarines and the subject of worldwide bans. Why, you ask? Well, it all comes down to the dreaded trans fats. Yes, those pesky fats that have been linked to a host of health concerns are often lurking in coffee creamers. Trans fats found in hydrogenated oils have been associated with a laundry list of potential health risks. These troublesome fats have been linked to an increased risk of heart attacks, strokes, and the development of type 2 diabetes. They're like mischievous troublemakers wreaking havoc on our well-being.
Can I still drink it?
Go nuts.
Orange juice.
The orange juice.
That carton of orange juice you pick up from the supermarket holds more than just the natural goodness of oranges. Many that are labeled from concentrate undergo a process where the water is removed from the juice to make it more transportable and easier to store. When it's time to bring that concentrated juice back to its liquid state, flavor packets enter the stage. These flavor packets contain a blend of chemicals carefully formulated to mimic the vibrant taste and captivating aroma of freshly squeezed orange juice.
Just so you know, Mr. Rose, most orange juices have frighteningly high sugar levels.
While the specific composition of these packets may vary between brands, they typically include compounds such as ethyl butyrate, decanol, and valencine. These chemical components work together to recreate the citrusy profile that we associate with a glass of orange juice. Now, before you start worrying about the safety of these chemicals, it's essential to note that they are generally recognized as safe by regulatory authorities. They undergo rigorous testing and evaluation to ensure they meet strict standards for consumer consumption. In fact, many of these compounds can be found in natural sources, including various fruits and essential oils. So while it might seem a bit peculiar that orange juice requires a little help to maintain its consistent flavor, it's all about providing a reliable and enjoyable experience for consumers. Of course, if you prefer a more au naturel approach to your orange juice, there are options available. Look for juices that proudly boast their 100% pure or not from concentrate status, as these varieties typically skip the use of flavor packets and focus on delivering the pure, unadulterated essence of oranges. Ultimately, the choice is yours when it comes to the orange juice that graces your breakfast table.
Just orange juice.
Orange juice like the mixer?
White rice.
Roger, what happened to white rice?
Rice is a versatile and comforting addition to countless dishes, but here's a revelation that might give you pause. When it comes to white rice, its reputation as a healthy staple might not be as straightforward as we once believed. White rice, unlike its nutrient-packed counterpart brown rice, undergoes a refining process that strips away the outer layers, known as bran and germ. Unfortunately, it's in these layers that many essential nutrients, such as fiber, vitamins, and minerals reside. The result? A grain that may be lacking in the nutritional goodness we seek in our diets. This absence of fiber can lead to spikes in blood sugar levels, potentially posing challenges for individuals with diabetes or those at risk of developing type 2 diabetes. It's worth noting, however, that these findings are based on regular and high intake of white rice, and moderation is key. But fear not, rice enthusiasts. While white rice may have its downsides, it doesn't mean you have to bid farewell to this beloved grain altogether. There are alternative options to consider, like brown rice, quinoa, barley, and farro, which can introduce exciting flavors and textures to your meals while providing a wealth of nutrients. So go ahead and enjoy your grains mindfully, savoring the array of flavors and embracing the opportunity to explore the vast world of nutritious and satisfying alternatives.
Experience your food.
Shredded cheese.
I shredded it.
Hold on to your taste buds, because we've got a cheesy secret that'll make you say,
What in the world?
We've all been tempted to buy that packaged shredded cheese, perfectly separated, each strand free from the clutches of its cheesy comrades. But how does it defy the laws of physics and avoid sticking together? If you've ever shredded your own cheese, you'll know how unavoidable this is. Well, prepare to be astounded, because the answer lies in an unexpected ingredient: wood pulp. Wood pulp, or cellulose, is the key to preventing those clingy cheese pieces from forming a gooey clump and ensuring they stay ready for quick and easy use. But here's the kicker: cellulose isn't confined to just pre-packaged shredded cheese. Oh no, it's a versatile plant fiber that can be found in a variety of foods, adding a touch of texture and functionality. From salad dressings to ice cream, from baked goods to sauces, cellulose plays a role in keeping our culinary world in harmony. But admittedly, there's something about hearing the term wood pulp associated with food that just doesn't sit right.
Sounds gross, looks gross, smells gross.
Packaged bread.
You don't want to mess with it.
It's no secret that not all types of bread are nutritional powerhouses. Still, you might be surprised to hear that it's not just white bread that lacks in nutrients and contains some eyebrow-raising ingredients. Even multigrain bread can contain refined, nutritionless ingredients. Essentially, any processed bread can have a questionable ingredient list, including additives like the amino acid L-cysteine that condition the bread during the production process and to increase the shelf life of packaged breads. And while additives in our food are never truly a surprise, what is surprising is that one of the chemicals used to condition bread, L-cysteine, is made using human hair. Yup, human hair. This amino acid isn't always manufactured this way, but it is a popular method used in many parts of the world.
Thanks for ruining my life.
First time here? Then leave us a comment and hit that subscribe button. And for another great video, just tap or click.